Great. My name is Kevin Muganza. If you don't know me, I run Path to Greatness Performance, which is a growth consulting and implementation company where we focus primarily on online marketing and help business grow online. So here, I wanted to share to you with you guys a process that we do with our clients when they do the tryout, so the 14 days reputation building tryout that we push, where we actually review all the social profiles and optimize them. So that's the process that I'm going to show you. Don't hesitate to ask your questions in the comments. I reply to everything, and yeah, let's dive into it. So I just quickly want to mention that the person that I'm referring to in this video signed a client during those 14 days that I'm talking about for $5,000. So pay attention closely to this video and watch it until the end. The first thing we did with, so this is an example of a process we did with our clients, one of our clients that was in the holistic health niche. And so we review Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, things like that. Also a Facebook group, that's what we were planning on reviewing. And so I'm going to take you through how we can review her profiles and how you can do the same for your business. So what we leverage is a social funnel. If you don't know what a social funnel is, it's basically a process that builds your personal brand and gets you clients at the same time. Okay, the people that don't convert into clients right away or fast, they stay and they grow your personal brand. Okay, so here, this is what we're trying to get people to leverage, is the social funnels. um is the social funnel strategy. So here, the optimization for Instagram, what we looked is, so the first thing you see on the profile is the profile picture. So the profile picture has to be optimized, right? The second thing is the bio. Okay, the bio has to be optimized. How do you optimize your Instagram bio? You put your name. Okay, you can do whatever you want, but I advise to put the name. Okay, and then put whatever you do next to it. So the niche. So here is the holistic health mentor. Like, how do you want people to name you? So if you want to be if you're a coach, be like health coach, or if you're a business coach, I'd be like business coach. Okay, so when people type in on Instagram, what do you do? They see you eventually. If you have a good SEO, things like that, you eventually pop up in the research bar. um the second thing, you need to tell them what do you do. Okay, what you did, or how can you help them, basically. So what is your profile about, and how can you help them? Like, what pain do you solve, and how do you help them achieve X results? Then the third thing is the call to action. So you need to have a call to action, and before setting up your call to action, you need to have a lead magnet. Okay, here for the social funnel, the lead magnet I use is basically my YouTube channel and free resources that we provide to people. So you need to have a very good lead magnet so people can consume it, and the lead magnet has to be optimized to convert people that actually resonate with the message that you're giving to people online. All right. After that, we look at the pin post. So on Instagram, you can leverage pin posts. So basically, the three posts at the top of your feed, and how can you leverage them to use it to convert people and to build your social funnel. Okay, the first, you can do in any order that you want. It doesn't really matter, but what matters is what you put in those pinned videos. Okay, videos or slideshows, how do you call it, carousels and things like that. So the first thing should be something about you. Okay, something you did that shows expertise, that shows social proof, that shows let's say, for example, an event that you went to that you guys filmed, um I don't know, a seminar that you guys hosted, a live call, coaching call, whatever, things like that. The second thing is you need to let them know what you do. So what is the service, or what is the business? How can you help them? What can you help them achieve? That's the second thing. The third thing, you can talk about, if the first video on the pin post is is something related to an event or something that you did. You're not actually telling your story. You can have that as your third pinned videos. All right. If the first thing is something where you explain like who you are, what do you do, what is your journey, things like that. What is your story? Because stories are really important. The third one can be about your lead magnet. Okay, so I don't know, a free community that you have, a Facebook group, things like that. All right. The third thing is the reels. So we just went through her profile and we saw that the voice wasn't, people listen. If you talk, people need to listen, so the voice has to be A1. And then here we saw that the voice was a little bit low, so that's why we said voice enhancement. She needed to up the volume a little bit. She didn't have captions on her videos, or some of the videos. Also, when you post content, you need to kind of work on how you post the content, because the content is what is eventually going to convert, educate your prospect. Okay, so you need to make it so that more people see it. How do you do that? Is by making the first 3 seconds of your videos catchy. Like, the people have to engage with the content first before you get you give them the value. Okay, the hooks are important. Okay, here we saw that the hooks were not really it, and so we gave her a little training on that too. Okay, the highlights. So here the highlights is, the little bob, how you call it, the highlights, you know what I mean. You need to have they have to resemble your brand. Okay, or they have to at least match whatever aesthetic you have going on your page. So we needed to change the covers, so that people, when they click it, so people want to click it and find out what is inside the thing, and also have a clear message behind the covers. So I'll eventually show you also my profile, where you see that there's the servers, so people click on it, they know the service that we provide. They click on the next one, they see the reviews for the clients that we worked with, some of the clients that we work with, and things like that. And then they have to be organized in a certain way to where when someone comes on your profile, they get all the information they need. They know who you are, what do you do, your story, so they resonate with you specifically, and then they get value from the content that you provide. And yeah, and the last thing, you need to have a content strategy, and plan the content ahead of time, because otherwise you're going to be struggling trying to film content every single day. And trust me, this is not fun. You are a business owner at the end of the day. Part-time content creator, but first business owner. So you have to remember that. Okay, and one little thing that you can do if you don't see growth in your content. Remember, content are usually assets that you can use later, and you can use that even in other places. So um if you like, you want to promote to an audience that you don't have yet, before you run ads or anything, you can actually promote your content in Facebook group, communities, to show your expertise and attract attention. Attention is so freaking important nowadays. Okay, so you need to do your best to grab that attention from your other prospects and people that you want to be followed by. Okay, so Facebook. Here we checked out her Facebook. The things she needed to change was the Facebook cover, because the Facebook cover didn't have any explanation. She no call to action, so she needed to add a call to action and a bit more information. Okay, she also needed to like sync the post that she does. I think she had that figured out, but to link the post that she posts, the things she posts on Instagram, to link it to Facebook. So she also posts, because she posts daily on Instagram, and so she also will be posting daily on Facebook. Facebook is not dead. Don't sleep on Facebook. So she also has a Facebook group, and here it was important for us to also review that, because it's a big source of like traffic. Building communities is going to be the wave. It is already the wave, if you haven't noticed, and you need to have people engage inside your group, right? Like, how do you create engagement? You do fun stuff. Okay, so let's say, for example, here, you do certifications when they passed certain steps of your process that you help them go through. You obviously have to allow people to post. The Facebook group should be a place where they feel welcomed. They feel like they can also share things. Because once somebody feels accepted in a group, feel well in the community, it's hard for them to leave. And then, if you keep your clients happy for long term, for a long time, it's going to be, the goal is to keep the people that you work with and serve them for the longest possible. So that's important, to be able to like let people post. You have to also define guidelines so that they don't post random posts, like in a lot of I've went in a lot of Facebook group and it's just straight spams. You don't want that in your business. So define guidelines, what they can post, and when, or like how they can post it, things like that. Also incentivize them to post. That's important. And you need to have regular posts as well. Okay. To improve that, you can do leverage things like challenges. You can create engagement through lives, and you can engage with people in the comment section. Don't just like the comments, please engage with them, or have a setter or like someone that works in your team, community manager, somebody on your team, reply, engage with the people. It depends on the purpose of the group. If the group, you give access to the Facebook group to only your paying members, it's different, but you still have to engage with them, but it's different. Okay, here I'm talking about a Facebook group where prospect, the people who can become clients, join. And here is very, very important that you engage with them when they engage with you. Okay, acknowledge new members, all of the things like that. Okay, have a VA or yourself to engage with them privately as well. Having a setter or a VA or something to like go and talk to them, engage with them, or yourself. You can do it yourself as well. Engage with them, figure out what are the needs, what are they struggling with currently, and how can you help them. So LinkedIn, you need to have a good header. If you have a logo, so things like that, you can also put it as a header, and then post consistently. You can reuse certain posts that you post on Instagram, obviously, but then there's LinkedIn specific posts that you can also do. It's a business platform, so post things about business, self-development, things like that. You have to adapt to the platform, so you can't post exactly the same thing as on Instagram. You have to vary the way you post it, not the exact content itself, because the content itself, if it's viable, it can go on both platforms, but just the way you present things. TikTok as well, because she's in the healing niche. TikTok is a must have, because a lot of people are struggling with mental health, things like that. So here, obviously, the bio, very important, has to be synced with Instagram and YouTube. If you have a YouTube, it's a big leverage. You need to use that. Call to action, pretty much the same thing as on Instagram, right? Here, there's also the pin post. So one about your lead magnet, one about yourself. I think you can only have one. I'm not too sure. I forgot. I need to recheck to double check it. But yeah, the video also has to be high quality. The voice has to be high quality, captions, all of that. Okay, and you need for TikTok specific. I mean, for every platform, you can try to leverage trends. If you leverage trends, you will win no matter what. If you leverage trend, you will win no matter what. Hope you got that one. Leverage trend, but stay focused on your messaging and the value that you provide, but leverage trend to in the way you package things. Okay, that will help you get more views and more people to engage with your content, obviously depending on the people that you want to help. Okay, the last thing, the YouTube channel. Okay, she needed to change her YouTube channel cover, add some information, things like when does she post, what the channel is about, and a call to action. That's if you want to push it, because some people don't even have a YouTube cover. They just post consistent videos. But here she had a YouTube cover that just wasn't optimized. It's either she remove, like we remove it, or we just add relevant information to it, or the logo if you have if you're trying to push a brand or your personal brand. Good aspects. So this is something specific to her thing, so I'm not going to go over that. Same thing for the content. So here I've said that you can push your short or like your reels videos on Instagram. You can push it in Facebook group communities, things like that. Obviously you can also do that for YouTube videos. It's even more impactful for YouTube videos, because if someone watches an entire YouTube videos that you made and the content is actually valuable, they will resonate with you somehow. So that's something that you need to do if you want to engage more with the people that can become prospects and can eventually also become clients. So hopefully this was valuable. Don't hesitate to like go over your profile, see if you have all that dialed in, like all that figured out for yourself. If you have any questions, just drop them down below. And if you want us to maybe hop on the call with you and help you grow your business online using the social funnel and leveraging the software that we have that centralize all the marketing efforts that you're putting in, don't hesitate to book a call. I'm gonna leave a link down below in the description. For your business, you need to have a business that already has kind of a proven concept. So meaning you already have clients, things like that, and you're just looking to grow. And you can live anywhere, like Rwanda, UK, Belgium, anywhere. We work with people from anywhere. I'm going to post consistently from now on this channel. So be ready for more hits, bangers, things like that, because I'm not gonna stop. And yeah, hopefully you like this video, you got value from it. You can also follow me on Instagram, obviously. Don't forget to subscribe. I don't think I need to say that. Hope you like this video, and bye bye.